as involved as I am.
Well, it seems to me that Christopher definitely needs someone to be making decisions for him. And for my money, your heart's as good as it gets.
This morning I have some good news. I found the name of Christopher's adoption agency.
Great.
But they're out of business and his adoption papers are likely to be sealed.
Or locked up in some dusty probate court vault.
If found, they can be opened under Legislative Bill 690, right?
Wrong. It was a private adoption agency which was shut down because they were thought to be dealing in black market adoptions.
That may be the good news.
How?
Christopher may have a biological mother or family that's been looking for him, that's been willing to take care of him.
However, that's unlikely.
It is, however, worth looking into.
You said you wanted us to be open and honest in here, right?
Right?
You sure?
Go ahead.
Okay. So who are you, or should I say we, since everything that you do now as a lawyer reflects on all of us, to get so involved?
Who are we if we don't? Someone has to take responsibility for him.
Agreed, but he's not a client, and so, again, why this firm, why now?
Why? Because Christopher is one of the many that the courts have turned their backs on, and that is what this firm should be about. And now, because I want to, and this is not a democracy.
I realize that, but I'm sure you don't intend it to be a dictatorship either. Not to mention the potential for a civil suit from the biological mother for invasion of privacy.
Look, why don't we just take this one step at a time? I'll file a petition with the probate courts to see if there's anything on Christopher. But I know in my heart, this is the right thing to do.
So, you're a varsity cheerleader. That must be really, really, great. Really great.
Yeah, we met after the homecoming game. Ain't that right, Sugar?
So can I get you two a soda?
I'll go with you, Shug.
Shug?
No, Shug, get some sugar.
Oh, Rene, you came. Thank goodness. Oh, hey, Cedric.
Hey, Cedric.
Hey, Collier.
And I brought some friends from school.
Oh, wow. Well, there's sodas here.
And we brought the chips.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Hey, Collier, I didn't finish my story.
So I guess we'll be over there.
And I guess we'll be over here.
Do you have a minute?
Sure. Look, I'm sorry about...
Don't be. Have you seen Lakeisha?
No.
I asked her to go down to the Department of Vital Stats over an hour ago to get me a copy of Christopher's birth certificate.
Why?
Because it'll have Christopher's biological mother's name and her last known address.
Oh, I guess they forgot to teach us that in my corporate merger class.
Look, I need an opposing opinion.
You came to the right person. What are your objectives?
To be assigned as Christopher's guardian ad litem and to petition the probate court to open his adoption file.
Okay. Regarding the GAL, it'll be granted. Because I'm sure you'll have no trouble convincing a judge why it's in Christopher's best interest for you to represent him.
And on my second objective?
You lose. Because if I were opposing counsel representing Christopher's aunt, I'd argue that any information that came out of that file might be emotionally harmful to Christopher's fragile mental stability. And that up until very recently, my client is the only person who has shown a proclivity to actually care about Christopher's well-being.
So I need her.
So you need her.
Great.
I made your favorite. Still warm, too. Now, you've missed one here, you see. You can take this 2 and put it right over here on top of that 3.
Hey, Grandpa, smile for the camera.
Hey, what are y'all doing that camera?
One of Davis' school projects.
Really? Are you sure maybe it's not something bigger, like for a party or something, maybe?
No, it's just a school project. Grandpa, look, you can put this queen right on this king right there. Dad! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mom, it's all right. It's okay. What? What? What is it?
I've played this damn game since you were a child. Now all I can do stare at the cards because I can't remember how they got there or what the hell I'm supposed to do with them. What's wrong with me, Mary Elizabeth? What's happening to me?
Mama, I'm sorry that you had to come home.
Are you kidding? One look at your sister, and even your father would know it's going to take more than 3 days for her to recover from all the work she's had done.
He thinks we're a curse, you know. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you've gotten through the last 6 months.
Just ask yourself, what would you do if that was Carl you're sleeping there instead of your father? That's our only curse, dear. Loving our husbands as much as we do. But we know something they don't.
What's that?
That they love us even more. Did he play solitaire?
Tried.
Sometimes he gets through a whole game, he even wins. But others, it's like he starts remembering that Johnny gave him these for Father's Day the year he went to Vietnam. And then?
And then he can't remember how to play. Sleeping there, he looks so fragile.
He always has been, dear. But he's your father. You're not supposed to know that.
Yeah, it finally came through.
What?
His birth certificate.
Oh, great, let me see. It says here that his mother's name was June. If my math is right, she was only 15.
When Christopher was born?
Uh-huh. Her last known address was 1167 Country Road.
Is that important?
Yeah, that's also where Christopher was born. The only hospital I know out there is... Thank you for seeing me on such short notice, Doctor.
Of course.
Oh, thank you. This is a copy of Christopher's birth certificate. And this is a photo of his mother, or at least I think she is.
Yes, that's June.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. This is the same photo we have in our files. This was taken here 35 years ago.
And she's still a patient here?
Actually, she's a resident. This is a long-term psychiatric facility, Miss Jackson. So this is her home.
It's as if he knew all along. Did she ever ask about Christopher?
No. In her condition, she wouldn't even remember having a child.
In your opinion, Doctor, should I tell Christopher where his mother is?
Without meeting him, I can't even venture an opinion on that. I'm sorry.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much.